A very good morning, class. I welcome you to the new video. Today in this video we will be doing page number 64 to 72, and as you know we were doing yoga, so we will be still continuing with the portion of yoga only, and I hope that you people are practicing yoga on daily basis for a healthy life. So let's start with today's video. Parvatasana benefits. So today we are talking about Parvatasana. The benefits of this particular asana are: it calms the mind, gives energy to the body, helps in relieving headaches and back aches. How you have to perform this asana is: take a deep breath and stand straight. Bend your body from the waist downward. Place your palms flat on the ground. Push your hips upwards, keeping elbows and knees locked. Locked basically, whenever someone says you in yoga that you have to keep your elbows or your knees locked, it means you don't have to bend them, okay? You just have to keep them straight, they shouldn't move. Breathe normally. Return to standing position while breathing out. So, while breathing out, again, you have to come back to your standing position. Now, Santola Asana benefits. It helps to maintain body balance, improves concentration. Okay, so you many of you might have seen people doing push-ups or planks. This is that almost that kind of an asana, but yes, it is much more technical and healthy as compared to your planks and all. Some change differences are there. I will not say exactly it is just like plank and push-ups, but the positioning is almost the same, but still there is a lot of difference. Okay, so benefits of this particular asana is: it helps to maintain body balance and improves concentration. Method: kneel on the ground looking like a table. Raise your hips and straighten your legs. Move your shoulders forward, keeping your arms straight. Then lower your hips so that the legs and body are in a straight line. Breathe normally throughout the asana. Come back to the starting position. So you have to basically be in a straight line. Your knees and your hips, it should form a straight line, even your back. So this is what is your Santola asana. Santol, okay, again. Next, Marjari asana benefits: massages body organs and backbone, stretches neck and torso. So, method: kneel down with knees below your hips and hands below your shoulders. So, your knees should be just below your hips and your arms should be just below your shoulders. Keep your hands straight with elbows locked. What you have to do is you have to keep your your hands straight with elbows locked. Means you don't have to move it. They should be there only firm. They should be firm at that time. Breathe in while dropping your stomach towards the floor and at the same time raising your head to look up. Cow pose. Okay, so basically, what exactly is cow pose? Um, Cow pose is an asana in which you basically, you push your tummy downwards, and while you're doing this, आप सामने की तरफ देखते हो, you raise your head and you see. Can you see the first picture? The girl is doing that is cow asana. ठीक है, काउ का टमी बहुत बड़ा होता है इसलिए वो नीचे होता है, मतलब इट इज़ लाइक वेरी बल्जिंग काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग, बट उसका फेस ऊपर होता है. सो दैट इज़ काउ पोज, इसलिए से काउ पोज कहते हैं. Breathe out and raise your back towards the ceiling as high as you can. Now again breathe out and take your torso, take your tummy part in, and then move, keep it as high as you can towards your ceiling while slowly dropping your head down facing your thighs. Now what you have to do, you have to drop back your head face and you have to face it toward your thighs and tucking your chin into your neck. Cat pose. That is your cat pose. Return to normal position. Once you have done that, stay. If you remember, you have to stay for some seconds in a particular asana and then you have to come back to your position. So this is how you have to do it. Next, Shashank Asana. So the benefits of this particular asanas are: stretches back, legs and hips, calms the mind and reduces anger. It relaxes the body. Okay, Shashankasana. Method: sit on your knees with hands by your side. Breathe in and slowly raise your arms. Okay, first you have to sit on your knees and your hands should be by your side. Okay, then slowly breathe in and raise your arms. Breathe out and bend your body forward slowly. Keep your forehead on the ground. Stretch your hands straight in front. Your body should touch your thighs. Breathe in and slowly raise your body and arms up. Breathe out and lower the arms. So this is one of the best asanas if you are having backaches. Trust me. You will get instant relief. All what you have to do is you have to do this asana with complete dedication, and you have to keep it very slow. Not like this कि knees पे बैठे hand stretch किए और झुक गए. No, you are already having backache, then you have to be very careful while doing this asana. Sit down on your knees, then raise your hands slowly, breathe in and then bend forward, and then raise, stretch as much as you can your arms. So that stretching part will actually give you a lot of relief. Next, Bhujanga Asana. So the another important asana. Benefits: makes back flexible. You will find many people whose back जिनकी कमर बहुत flexible होती है. They are very flexible. Why? Because their backbone is very flexible. ठीक है. It improves your appetite, tones back muscles. Your back muscles they get toned. बहुत ही bulgy नहीं रह जाते. It's very firm. It keeps your muscles very firm and strong. Method: lie on your stomach with your chin touching the floor. Simply lie, your chin should touch the floor. Keep your legs and feet stretched together. Again, you have to stretch your body, you have to stretch your lower body. Keep palms next to the chest. You have to keep your palms just next to the chest. आपकी हथेलियाँ जो है बिल्कुल आपके चेस्ट के नेक्स्ट होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. Breathe in and straighten the arms slowly to raise the body only till the navel. सांस भरेंगे. ठीक है. We will breathe in and straighten the arms slowly, slowly, slowly. We will start raising our body and start taking the support of your palms, and then raise your body till your navel part. ठीक है. आपके टमी पार्ट तक के एरिया को आपने उठाना है. The same what boy is doing. Keep the back and legs relaxed. You shouldn't move your lower part of the body. Till navel, till the tummy portion, you have to raise your body. Rest body parts should be at rest. Bend your head backwards and look up, and then slowly bend. When you have raised till your navel part is it's up, till then after that what you have to do is you have to basically raise your head, and you have to keep and you have to raise your head backward and look up. Breathe out and slowly return to the original position. Remember, then while coming back you have to breathe out. Rest your forehead on the ground and relax. Then you have to rest on the your forehead on the ground and relax. Okay, another important thing which I want to tell you people is that it is said that you have to stay in a position for, let's say in this particular asana, Bhujangasana, when you have already raised your upper body part till your navel part, and you are there in the pose for, let's say, 5 to 6 seconds. At that time you have to continuously keep on breathing. You have to continue your breathing, breathe in, breathe out. बट वट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इज कि जब आप नीचे आ रहे हों तो आप ब्रीद आउट कर रहे हों, आप ब्रीद इन ना कर रहे हों उस टाइम. ठीक है. व्हेन यू आर गोइंग अप यू हैव टू ब्रीद इन, व्हेन यू आर गोइंग डाउन you have to breathe out. So remember this thing, that even if you are in your let's say any pose in any asana for 5 to 6 seconds, you have to continuously breathe. Yoga is incomplete without breathing. Okay, whatever asana you do, but if you are not breathing properly, if your pattern of exhale and inhale is totally wrong, it means you are just inviting troubles to yourself. You are not doing something healthy for yourself. You are just simply inviting more and more troubles to yourself if you are not breathing properly. Moving on, Shalabhasana benefits. Improves eyesight and hearing. This particular asana is very good if you want to improve your eyesight and hearing. It strengthens your lower back. Method. Lie on your stomach with your chin touching the floor. Again, you have to lie on the floor. Your chin should be touching the floor. Keep your legs straight with your feet pointing out. Now, pointing out means आपके जो पैर की उंगलियां हैं वो बाहर की तरफ होनी चाहिए. It shouldn't be turned inside. आपने उनको मोड़ के नहीं रखना है. Pointing out. If you ever do yoga professionally in your life from a very professional teacher, you will get to hear all these things that your toe part should be pointed. बाहर की तरफ होना चाहिए. Folded नहीं होनी चाहिए fingers. Then keep hands by the side. Breathe in deeply. Hold your breath and raise your legs, keeping them straight. So what you have to do, you have to breathe in deeply, hold your breath. Again, see, you have to hold your breath and raise your legs, keeping them straight. Here, while you are raising your legs at this point of time, you have to hold your breath. Then hold for a few seconds, breathe out slowly, lower your legs and relax. While you are on holding portion, while you are trying to raise and to hold on, at that time you have to hold your breath for a few seconds. But again, you can continue your breathing part, your exhalation and inhalation, but you remember, while coming down you have to breathe out. Next, Dhanurasana, another important one. Benefits. It improves your body posture, stretches the whole body, strengthens back muscles, removes laziness. This asana is an amazing asana. It is wonderful. Lie down on your stomach, bend your knees up and fold your ankles, keeping your feet together. Breathe in deeply and lift your thighs, chest, and head off the ground. Only the stomach should touch the ground. What you have to do is simply lie on the floor, then fold your legs from your knee area and then hold them from your ankle. Okay? Hold your your legs from the ankle part and then धीरे धीरे उठने की कोशिश करो. Start stretching your legs upwards. If you will do so, what will happen, आपकी legs तो उठेंगी, आपकी knees उठेंगी, आपकी thighs उठेगी, सिर्फ आपका tummy part रह जाएगा floor पे. Rest chest part will also be in the air. So hold the head back and you have to keep your head back. Stay there in the asana for 5 to 6 seconds and then while coming down again you have to breathe out. One thing which is not mentioned here, I don't know why it is not mentioned about Dhanurasana, is that it helps your digestion. If you have any problem related to acidity or something like that, you will get relief from that as well. Slowly relax and return to the starting position. Then breathe out and relax. Nauka Asana. This is known as the boat asana. Nauka Asana. Benefits. It relaxes muscles and joints, relieves nervousness and tension. Method. Lie on your back with your palms on the side facing downwards. Again, few terms are very important in yoga, that your arms should be facing upwards, arms should be facing downwards. So here your arms should be facing downwards. Breathe in deeply and raise your legs, arms and shoulders 6 inches up. Okay? You have to breathe in deeply, then you have to start raising your legs, arms and shoulders 6 inches up. It should be at least at the height of 6 inches. Keep your arms and legs straight. Hold your breath for as long as possible. Breathe out and bring your hands and legs down. Okay? Ardha Pavanmukta Asana. Another important asana if you have acidity issues. Strengthens back muscles, increases blood circulation, improves digestion, releases wind from stomach. Acidity issues basically. Very easy asana. Lie flat on your back. Bend the right leg towards the chest. Okay? Interlock the fingers and hold your knee. Breathe in and touch your forehead to the knee. Breathe out and lower your head. One time you will take your left knee, another time you will go for your right knee. This is how you have to do this asana. This is one of the easiest one. Then straighten your legs and hands. Repeat with your left leg. Okay, so once you have done with one leg, then you have to do it with the second leg also. Purna Pavan Mukt Asana strengthens back muscles, increases blood circulation, improves digestion, and releases wind from stomach. The last one which we have done, in that what you have done it one time with right leg, one time with left leg. Here it is Purna Pavan Muktasana, means you are doing it with complete Pavan Muktasana, जिसका मतलब है. So now you will be folding both your legs now. Lie flat on your back. Breathe in and slowly fold your legs close to your chest. Interlock your fingers and hold your knees. You have to interlock your fingers and you have to hold your knees. Raise your shoulders and head. Raise your shoulders and your head. Touch your forehead to your knees. Same what we were doing in the last one. You have to do it here also. Hold your breath. Breathe out slowly and lower your head and shoulders. Straighten your legs and arms and relax. Then you have to again come back to your normal position. Shavasana relaxes the mind and body, prevents many stress related diseases. So, Shavasana is something which relaxes your body. Once, let's say, if you are extremely tired, what you will do? You will go and sleep. So when you are in that position, that is basically your Shavasana. So if anybody is in Shavasana, there should be complete silence. Whenever you are doing Shavasana, or if anyone is doing Shavasana, remember there should be complete silence. It should be complete dark. People often say that it should be complete dark because your body relaxes, and at times people sleep in Shavasana because if you are practicing a very hard session of yoga, obviously you would be tired, and if you come back, obviously you have to relax after a hard session of yoga. You have to come back to the Shavasana and then you will fall asleep for sure. Okay, so it relaxes your mind and body and it prevents many stress related diseases. Method: lie flat on your back. Leave a little space between your arms and body. Do not touch. Yes, another important thing, do not touch your body. It should be in a very relaxed position. Palms should face upwards. See again, palms should face upwards. In that asana we were talking about downward facing. Here we are talking about upward facing. ऊपर की तरफ आपकी हथेली जो है वो दीवार की तरफ होनी चाहिए, ऊपर रूफ की तरफ, सीलिंग की तरफ. Keep legs straight and slightly separated. You should keep your legs straight and slightly separated. Close your eyes, relax each part of your body. Start thinking, that okay, now my legs are relaxing, now my thigh area, then my torso, then my upper chest, then this and that. So you start thinking about that and you will start feeling relaxed. Imagine your body sinking into the floor. You are just going into the floor, you are just simply relaxing basically. Stay like this and do yoga nidra. See, yoga nidra. Nidra means नींद. ठीक है, तो योगा में जो नींद आएगी वो शवासना में आएगी. So you have to do that. Yoga nidra guided through a recorded voice. Okay. Generally, whenever a person is doing yoga nidra or shavasana, sound, especially if we are talking about yoga nidra, so a sound is being played. They give you meditation kind of things like it. So benefit of it are it relaxes the body and mind and body. It improves deep sleep. Now they're telling you about yoga nidra. What are the instructions how you have to do it? Shavasana is done silently, but if you're doing yoga nidra, then this is how it is done. Lie in shavasana with palms facing upwards. Deep breathe till your body is fully relaxed mentally and physically. Try not to move any part of the body during the practice. Breathe normally throughout the practice. Visualize the body part named and bring your awareness to it. Let's say, here basically bringing, giving importance or visualizing the body part which is being called here basically means there is a recorded guided voice recorded guide over there for yoga nidra. It will say now that sleep, Now let your legs relax. So everything will be recorded. They will be talking about different body parts, and this is what they are saying, that you have to visualize it, that this, yes, this particular body part is getting relaxed now. All your fingers are being relaxed, your mind, your neck, your shoulders, they are relaxed. So certain, there are recordings, voice recordings of yoga nidra. You can check it on YouTube. Very gently shift your awareness to the entire body as instructed by the person or by that recorded video audio. You have to keep shifting your awareness very swiftly, very slowly. Relax in the awareness of the whole body, and now you should know that your whole body is being relaxed. You have already seen all your, you have already visualized all your body parts being, relaxing. Slowly become aware of your surroundings, and little by little, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके अपने आसपास के बारे में जानना शुरू करो. Keep your eyes closed and lie still. Finally, sit in Sukhasana with eyes closed, and then at last you have to sit in your Sukhasana and then you still with eyes closed. Now, what exactly is Sukhasana? It basically relaxes your mind and reduces tiredness. After that session, you need to again gain some energy. Although you have gained, you have already relaxed, but now you have to remove more tiredness. You have to reduce your tiredness. Sit with legs crossed. Hold your head, neck, and back straight. Okay, you have to hold your back and neck straight. Feel relaxed and breathe normally. Breathe very normally. Place your hands on your knees with your arms relaxed and palms up. Again, see, palms up. Close your eyes. That's it. Then, Nadi Shodhana benefits. It reduces stress, improves concentration. Method. Sit in Sukhasana. Place the tip of the index finger and middle finger of your right hand in between the eyebrows, the ring finger and the little finger on the left nostril, and the thumb on the right nostril. Close the right nostril with your right thumb. Breathe out gently but fully through the left nostril. Then breathe in through the left nostril deep into the belly. Close the left nostril and open the right nostril simultaneously. Breathe out through the right nostril and then breathe in. Repeat rounds with awareness on the breath. Relax throughout the breathing. Okay, what you have to do is basically uh, you have to use your fingers. You have to close one nostril. ठीक है. Let's say if you are closing your right nostril first, then you have to breathe in. तो आप सांस कौन से लोगे? Left nostril से. Then when your belly is already filled with air, close your left nostril and then open your right nostril and breathe out from the right. Then again breathe in from the right and release from the left. Then again breathe in from the left and release from the right. So you have to do it this way. Time to end. Put music or guided meditation tape. Meditate for 5 to 10 minutes sitting in Sukhasana with eyes closed. Take 3 deep breaths, then chant Om 3 times. Om is a universal sound which is very powerful. So you have to chant Om thrice here. Rub your palms together for 5 seconds and then rub your palms for 5 seconds. Place them over your eyes for 5 seconds and then place it over your them over your eyes for 5 seconds. Very gently open your beautiful eyes. Greet everyone around with a beautiful smile. Okay, then you have to greet everyone around with a beautiful smile. So the last part which we have done in Sukhasana, and this one is that you basically rub your palms because you have already gained a lot of energy in your palms. So you are rubbing your arms to get that heat so that your eyes also get relaxed. Okay, so with this we are done with the yoga part, and I hope you people will practice, and you should actually practice yoga in your day-to-day life. At least start it with 10 minutes or 5 minutes in your daily routine. It will keep you healthy. Okay, so with this we are done with today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.